has the best of time. Assassination crime. Exaggerate this time. Deciphering this rhyme. Exaggerate your life. Assassination right. Exaggerate this voice.
So I made a video yesterday, but I was leaving. Sorry, I just worked out. So I made a video yesterday, but it was pretty bad, so I haven't posted it. I made it in like 5 minutes before I was leaving. So I'm just gonna take my time now, go over my trades. So this is today, you know. Traded 2 things. This, which is still going up. I tried shorting a couple times, just took losses. Too big a size. That trade was fine, but like this trade, I was oversized. Like here, I was in for 800 shares. That's just too much size. So that's why that loss is so big. But it's still going up, so I don't know. It could be a short later, but low-key, this thing might. This thing could go. Right, I mean, this thing finishes strong. There's no reason it can't go to like 14 bucks. Right, not saying that it's gonna, but I don't think it's worth trying to chop up my account shorting it. And this was my other trade today. I saw this in the pre-market. It already. Right, I mean, the news was like nothing, like a straight turd. You know, a partner with innovative in-vehicle drone logistics. Right, like an absolute nothing burger. So, you know, I've been short all day. I just covered. It's probably gonna keep going lower is the crazy part. It could go to like $1.30. I came back, I was working out and kind of just covered because, I mean, it's a 50% trade, you know. So that's what you do. But yeah, I was short in the pre-market, then I got stopped out at break even, the open, which I knew was going to happen. That's why I have this rule. Where is it? If pre-market, cover before the open. Because you're always going to get shaked out at the open. That's the whole point of the open. So then it went way up to like almost $4. I added as it came back down. Put my position back on. Was half sized and I put my big boy pants on and took full size. Then let's see, I think the last video I posted was last Friday. So I mean, of course, a lot has happened since then. I'm gonna pull up my trades over here so I know. Nobody take that code, that's my code. this fucking software never wants to let me log in. I think it's like username is case dependent or something, where it just never wants me to log in, even though I've changed my password like 5 times. I'm gonna log in on my phone, it usually lets me do it there. It just does not want to let me fucking log in. Pro. Right, this is fucking crazy. Alright, whatever. This thing's going lower, which is fine. It's fine. You know, like when it's going straight down, I just gotta stop covering. Right, I mean, it broke every daily moving average. This thing could go to $1 today, but that's unlikely. It could. I wouldn't even say it's unlikely, actually. It's doing huge volume. But it's fine. The covers I should be more mad about are these. I mean, this one is okay. The reason I covered here, it was a big position, like over half my account, which I have a small account, so I kind of have to do, you know, it's tough. But I had already taken a loss on it, and it was oversized, so, you know, fear's the reason I covered. That's a good way to put it, you know. Because if you ever read that book, Fuck. Can't even think of what it's called. It's by the British dude. I guess it's more of a trading psychology book. I don't know, good book. I got a long list of good books I can give you guys, if anyone ever asks. I'm just gonna try to remember my trades off the dome. I guess I traded this yesterday. Had this big day. Honestly, it could be a short here again, but I'm not touching it. It was really low volume yesterday, so it was frustrating. Finally, I covered in the pre-market, like right before the close. No, not right before the close. Like at 4:55, I think I covered. I was short from like 5:55 or something. Yeah, but not the type of thing you want to hold overnight. You know, big gapper broke the long-term moving average. No volume on the follow-up day. I mean, literally, it went from trading like millions of shares an hour, you know, tens of millions of shares an hour to, I mean, 100,000 shares in an hour. Right here, 200,000 shares. Right, right, and there's no follow through in this down move. It was very, right, it's clear the volume. What happens when it gets volume? Bye. Kids, did I trade this? Oh, this was the one I took a big loss. Yeah, I explained this in the video yesterday. Bad. Fucking. This is, you know, kind of the last thing I had to kick from my trading behavior. You know, it's how it blew up. Right, this was Friday, right? 5-2. Yeah. So you saw on Friday, I was short this. I had like big profit. I shorted it, I think, in like the 7s or something. Maybe even the 8s, right? But I had huge profit. And then I didn't cover, right? I always, on my board, you know, cover 3/4 on the first sign of a reversal. And I didn't do that. I didn't follow my rules. So then I was holding the whole position. And then I kept, you know, adding and getting stopped out. And it turned into a big loss. And then it kept going up. And then I didn't short it up here because I wasn't even looking at the computer at that point. So yeah, that's the only, and it's good, you know, I'm aware of it. I know that's what I try to do. Right, like, the trend was clearly up, and I'm just trying to fight it. Of course, it's going to turn into a big loss. So I had that one. There was another NV in I or something. Yep, I'm so smart. This was also on Friday, you know. You guys saw this one. I was short this, like, what time was this at? 9:30? Pretty sure I was short at the open. Pretty sure I was short up here in 6-0 and covered as it went down. That was a place to add right there. You could have added there. I don't think I did, but it would have been a great place to add. And then I covered you know, I think I might have accidentally held this overnight. I think I ended up covering that in 38s up here, or something like that. Now it's, going sideways. What's this? A bit too choppy to trade. No real great setups here today. I mean, could have shorted here, but I mean, could trade 10%, but right where you'd want to be short is somewhere up here, but it wasn't extended enough, you know. It was on all these moving averages. Right, could have, I mean, just shorted it at the open, I suppose, but how are you going to have the foresight to do that? It went straight down, and if you get, where'd that go? You get ads, you start shorting it here, unless you're covering on the 1 minute. It's going to come all the way back up, and then, right, I mean, if your stuff's at the height of the day, always, you know, you're good, but then you're risking 6, 7, which I risk that often, right? It's not a crazy trade to take, but psychologically, when, you know, say you get it here, you're already up 12%, and it comes all the way back up on you. It's hard, right? And that's where, you know, institutions are a bit better. I think they have so much size, they're the ones making these markets, you know, shorting it right up here before it takes out the highs of the day. And that's a good trade, but it's just too quick. Like, there's other things to trade. You could have. Now this, I don't think I want to short it. Right, I mean this, I don't think I'm touching this thing today. I think it's probably going to finish strong. this thing very well. It's on its way to $5 higher. What's this? These names, they don't come up on my pre-market scanner. They only come up on this intraday one. I think I have a 50-cent filter or something on my pre-market scanner. See, like this. I don't know, it could be a short, but it's not my setup. Right, like this is probably gonna go back down into this range, at least to find support, but it's not my setup. This thing, swing traders. Good swing trader stuff. Breakout here. %20 move, you know. Higher lows. Tight day. I don't know, this thing's got momentum. Probably it went up a bit too much today, but who knows, could just start going straight up. It keeps finding support. This thing could. Right, I mean, good earnings. Everybody's loving that. I wonder what they do. Curiosity. Oh, that's those guys. Old guy from YouTube. He's big on. As a kid, a child, I remember. What's his name? Can't think of it. Vsauce. Michael from Vsauce. Bit too choppy. Swing traders. It's not me, but maybe one day, you know. That's originally where this all started. Back when I had no idea what I was doing. Right, I see the appeal of swing trading for a large account. Right, because you take a 5% position here, closes above this 20-day. Right, you add here. Right, this is a clean breakout. Breaks out of this long range. Forms a clean, range, right? Till 10-day catches up. Right. And then find support. Right, and here's where a lot of people panic, right? That's what makes swing trading difficult, because you're a week into this investment, whatever you want to call it, position, and all of a sudden you're at a loss. And it's hard to hold through all that and wait for the close. But it closes above this 20. Keeps going. Another flag here. We're only adding. And then you're probably starting to take profits here. But I'm not that good. I gotta grow my account first. Oh wow. This, talk about a breakout. No volume now. It's not tradable. Even still, no volume. I wish I could log into this damn fucking platform, but it never seems to be that easy for me. Check this out. I broke that monitor like the fucking first 2 weeks I got it, and I tried to return it, they wouldn't let me. This thing's still going up. Sorry, that's gross. Right, this thing could be a short. Then I have to get borrows. I've been getting fucking eaten up in borrows because I get charged $30 every time I use it. Which is fucked, It's more than 1% of my account. I mean, it's a good trade. Maybe yours. $42 for borrows. I mean, it's going up. there's not really a reason to short it yet. It's only finding support. And there's better. It's not my setup. At the end of the day, it's not my setup. Right, but a break of these moving averages, you know, could round trip. But, I mean, honestly, it's not my setup. Right, even though, I mean, it is, you know, my setup. This is a, listen to myself trying to convince myself to take the trade. It's funny. Right, but right now this thing's going up. And if it gets extended up to 20, that's a good trade. But, so, you know, there's nothing bearish about this. Stick to things like this. And if you wanted to make money, you could have just kept shorting this instead of covering. This is the all-day fader. No signs of a bottom in sight. I mean, look, you could have added anywhere. You add here, never stopped out, even with your risking minuscule. You get close, but not quite there. You add here, never stopped out, never even thinks about going above this 10-minute. You add here, boom, huge profit. Hell, this thing's already down. %. You add here, 25% trade. Insane. Insane. All this and I'm still not gonna add. You know, you could add right here to $1. So I could work on that. Right now, these covers, they look stupid. Covering into nothing. Right? No sign of a reversal right here. Absolutely no reason I should have covered here. Absolutely no reason I should have covered here, you know. I guess on the one bet probably. But that cover I'm not that mad about. I understand why it did. But like, I guess it was a green candle. 15-minute. Why cover here? Lower high, lower high, lower high, lower low, lower low. probably it for today. I never knew you can download data from. Useful, I suppose. Nope. I'm going on vacation from like here for a long time to like maybe to like here, and then my girlfriend's gonna be in town. It's like trade or have a girlfriend, it's fucking tough. But then it's like when you're trading, you don't have a girlfriend, it's like lonely as fuck. Even with a girlfriend, it can be hard, right? Because what you have to accept is you just don't talk about trading with anyone, you know? I've never talked to another trader, actually. Right? Like anyone who I could have a conversation with. So you just, right, and there's no point in, unless you've studied for, you know, a couple thousand hours, it's like there's no point in us talking about markets. There's nothing productive, I'm just rotting my brain, and you're just not understanding. So I leave here. I'm gonna bring my laptop. I have a whole setup actually. It's pretty cool. Got like a laptop and then 2 external monitors that all fit in a laptop bag. It's pretty cool. So here I'm in Mexico. Probably won't trade. I'll leave Mexico on this day. I go to Washington on this day, so probably won't trade these 4 days. I mean, I could. Then in Washington, you know, the fucked part is girlfriend stays up till like 2 o'clock in the morning. 3-hour time difference. If I want to be up by 7 a.m. this time. I gotta be up by 4 there. Which means bed at 8. And I just don't think that's gonna happen. So then I'm in Washington that whole week. Concert on this day. Driving on these days. Always something getting in the way, you know. Maybe come back on this day. Sister graduates on this day. Maybe my girlfriend's in town. Trade or have a life. Get charged fees on this day. It's fucked. So many fucking fees. I mean, I have no other option. I can't get an account in the US. So, do what you gotta do. So I got these 2 days to trade. Pack this night. Flights in the morning. I'm not gonna have Wi-Fi to trade on the plane. Alright, well, I'll probably cut the recording here. Anything else I want to talk about? I just wish I could log in and see my trades, but it's not that easy. The software sucks. Getting fucked. So fucked. And she's fucking. Getting her like a muffin. Could short it here. ASST. I don't think it's gonna be that easy. This thing's not just gonna die like that. Right, I mean, I think it's fucking shit news, you know. It's like a merger to make a Bitcoin treasury company. Like, the fuck does that even mean? Bitcoin treasury. It essentially means they just hold Bitcoins, which they're claiming to be the first ever, but it's just not true. There's companies worth a lot more that hold Bitcoins than just you guys. Like, right? To build a strategy designed to outperform Bitcoin using Bitcoin as the hurdle rate for capital deployment. Okay, so it's just selling equity to buy Bitcoins. There's nothing new about this. I'm not gonna short. I don't like the setup. It's way too sideways. It's not really extended. Even if it goes down, it's not ready to go. Right, I'm looking for the easy all-day fading trades. Oh, this is why. Of the public companies. So this is what I wonder. Does that short the shit if this one gets extended? I think this thing's gonna run like $20. Excuse me. I don't know, 20 is a stretch, but anything is possible. Right, I mean, this is shit. I hope it caps up tomorrow, keeps going, and caps up again. And that's where the short will be. But who knows? I mean, it could just fade today, and I'm just not really interested in shorting at this price. Which could be wrong, but it's going sideways. It's not going down. I mean, this thing is, it's flagging. Look at this 15-minute. I mean, it's fucking tight setup. If I was a long trader, I would think about going long it, but this is the problem with having rules like no longs. You really start wanting to. Because I've been on this side where, you know, you're short and short, and gets volume, just takes out all these. And I think that's maybe along like 100 shares or something, but it's against my system is the problem. Alright, I've got a big fucking note. Right at the bottom it says no longs. Because when you start thinking about longing, you start not thinking about shorting. It's funny. This is beautiful. Check this out. I wonder what this is. Corinthia Greece. Interesting. Peloponnese region. Peloponnese Peninsula to mainland Greece. The ancient Greeks attempted to carve a passage through the land bridge. Where's Zeus when you need him? For an easier transit of the peninsula. It wasn't until 1893 that technology finally caught up with the ambition and a canal was dug for maritime passage. Corinthia is essentially suburbs of Athens. Interesting. It's very pretty, I like it. It's a pretty sunset. This thing kept going down. Oh, there was the setup. Short it here. Always be a setup if you're patient. And here is still a bit too choppy to have caught it. I mean, you could have. I mean, this was a setup, you know, pushes back. You could have shorted it here, actually. You know, pushes to the highs, clearly fails. You might get shaken in here, which, as long as you're risking this, is fine. Goes down. Probably could have covered here if you're quick. Go sideways, you're not really worried. You could have started adding here. Add here. 30% trade. This thing finally found the bottom. I'm sure volume dry up for the rest of the day. This thing's just getting killed. Wish I was awake for shorts here. Right at 7 a.m. fade. Goes straight up. Fades at 7 a.m. Hard to catch something like this, but it's doable. Yeah, that's the real juicy trade. A lot harder to catch though. The trade I took was brain dead easy. Right, I saw it on these moving averages. Tried it here. Should have covered. Right, one of my rules is cover before the open. And got it again at the open. You know, after it shakes everyone out, it's not gonna fucking go up. You just take the trade, fucking grab your kahunas. All this for free. My videos get no views. Fucking idiots. Go fucking talk to your trading coach and your guru. If you want to make money, you have to study. Study the markets. You will learn. It takes everyone time, but you will learn eventually. You don't need to fucking buy a course. Look around, you'll find the guys who are real. I mean, I can list them out if you really want. Give you books. Maybe I'll do that. Acquire a list of everything I think you should read. Guys I think are important. Start with reminiscences of Stack Operator. If you're just getting into this, if you're stumbling upon this, wondering what trading is, read that book. Mark Minervini, Kyle Mackey, The Tap Dancer, Stockbee, How to Trade Stocks, Best Loser Wins. That's a book I was talking about earlier. That's a real good book. You have to have a system and then know what you're doing, but when you're kind of unsure about the whole trading, that's a good book to read. Jack Swagger's books, they're okay. They're not my favorite, but they're alright. Short Bear, Jebs, there's this guy on Twitter, Jebs, he's new, Hestier, it's up like fucking 10,000% or something like that. I don't know. He's, learned a lot from him. He's systematic. He don't teach though. He don't teach. But if you look at his trades, you'd learn. I don't know. I've never been a fan of that Lance Bernstein guy, but sure he's a good trader. Nathan, you know, that guy's fucking legend. Nathan Machette or whatever you say it. He's got a fucking, don't buy his course though. Whatever free you can find from him, just do that. Don't fucking pay for anything. I don't even use paid software. The only paid software I use is from my broker, Dash Trader, which, if you're gonna short anything, you need a good broker. Mine's good. They're expensive, but for a guy, you know, doesn't have 25 grand lying around, the best I can get. I'm sure one day I'll probably have to close my account with them. Just because, dude, filing my taxes was so fucked. They still haven't accepted it. They're probably not going to accept it. I didn't fill out the form that I know I need to fill out. You know, because I had to mail it in. Right? I do my e-file, but then the form that I have to fill out for having foreign brokerage account to report my fucking, it's just a pain in the ass. So I'm sure eventually I'll probably get a Centerpoint account there. From what I hear, they're probably the best one. But you got a long way to go if you are wondering what to study, you know. Swing trade first, maybe. That's what I did. I don't know. Everyone learns in a different way. I can't give you the answer if that's what you're looking for. If that's what you're looking for, then you'll probably never make it. That's just reality. But if you stick to it, pull up a couple accounts, you learn what the fuck you're doing, and you might finally make a little bit of money. You just gotta grind a little harder. It's a quote I have on my whiteboard. You only grind a little harder. It's a funny quote to me. And if you're passionate about something, you'll persist. It's kind of my philosophy on life. Most people, I don't know. I'm not like most people, I've learned. I'm one of those weird guys who kind of believe anything is possible. I don't really have doubts in the same way other people do. And everything I've done in the past 2 years, I was going insane, you know. I was in college and I was like, what the fuck is this? So I dropped out, you know. No fucking, not to say I had no plan, you know. I'd already had a good career going, you know, doing accounting and whatnot. Right, but I just saw, like, people around me just do nothing, and I realized and that never changes, you know, unless you have to be the one to make it change. In the last year, I learned to play the piano, the banjo, the guitar, starting to make music. That's one of my big joys in life, brings me most happiness, most things. Making music. That's why I love trading. I think it's the only career where I'm going to be able to pursue everything. Well, I feel like that's a good place to end this video. It's a long one. Godspeed, everyone. I wish you the best. This thing's still finding support. Not touching it. $211 for the day. Call it here. See ya.